Hey guys, the Simple Student here, and welcome to episode 7 of Java Programming for Beginners. Today we're going to look at if statements. Now, if statements pretty much answer a question that you ask them, and if the answer to the question is true, then one block of code will be executed, and if it's false, then a different block of code will be executed. And there are some testing operators that are used to check whether something is true or false. So we have equals, not equal, less than, greater than, less than or equal, and greater than or equal. So these are 6 test operators. Okay? So the syntax for an if statement is like this. If something is true, carry out this block, else carry out this block. Okay? So that's the syntax for an if statement. So to test this out, we're just going to use one variable. So we're going to say int x is equal 5. Okay? So now we can look at our if statement now. So if x is equal to 5, we can do something. So we can say system.out.println, and we can say this is true. Else we're going to make a different thing happen now, so we know whether it's true or false. I'm going to say system.out.println, and we'll say this is not true. Try again. Okay. And don't forget our semicolons. Now, so we're going to run this now. It's going to declare, we're declaring integer x, initializing it as 5, and this if statement is going to check whether x is equal to 5, and if it is, this will happen. Else, if x is not equal to 5, then this will happen. Just forgot an s there. Okay, so we're going to run it now and see. This is true. Okay, so now if we change this value to 6, just to show you, now this block of code shouldn't be executed because it's not true. Okay, and it should move down here to this one. This is not true. Try again. Yeah. And now we're going to change this to if x is not equal to 6, print this, and that means if it is equal to 6, then it will print this. Okay, so we'll run that. This is true. Yeah. So if statements are really, really useful in Java. They're used in even the most complex of programs, and they'll be used in nearly every program you'll write. So we're just going to try a few more, but you probably get the gist of it. So we just put our operator in here every time. These are called testing operators, these 6 operators, and they will always go here. Okay? So if x is less than 6, print this. This is true. Yeah, and it is. Okay, I'm just going to show you one more thing to do with this. So at this else statement, we can make even this more specific. So we can say else if x is equal to 8. So now it's going to check if else is less than 6, this will print. Else if x is equal to 8, this will print. So let's just try this. This is true. Now if we make this if x is greater than 6, so now both of these aren't true. Okay? So what will happen here? As you'd expect, nothing printed because neither of these are true. But you can actually continue and put as many else if statements after this. So we can now say else if x is equal, sorry, my typing's so bad today. Else if x is equal to 5, we can, what is going on? We can say system dot out dot println finally. Okay? So now I'm just going to clean this up a bit, just so you can see it all in the one window. Okay, so now as you can see, I have an if statement and I have two else ifs. So the program will continue to run down here, and it will, even if two of these are true, it will carry out the two statements. Okay, so let's run this. Yeah, so it's running through this, it's checking if x is greater than 6, it's not, so it's skipping this. Else if x is equal to 8, it's not, so it's skipping this. Else if x is equal to 5, now it knows this is true, so it's using this statement. Okay? So that's everything really on if statements. This has been The Simple Student. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and next time we're going to look at a thing called logic operators. See ya.